Hello and good morning, and welcome back to Foundation, a game where the construction takes almost as long as real life. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to our lovely little town of Quabbleshire. Things have gone pretty well. We've finished up the building of this new keep, and it looks pretty snazzy. I mean, there's still more details we want to add to it. First of all, one of which is walls. If I wooden wall, I think it's this one. I think it'll look good here. That doesn't look clean. Let's see, do we have... That's the one we have on the outside. Tavern wall. This one will go well, I think. And kind of. Let's put that one in there, and let's take a look at maybe the stone wall. That's too low. Alright, we didn't like the wooden wall. Let's just go with tavern. I think that'll do the best. Sadly, the wall options aren't too many of them in this game, so we kind of just gotta make do. That's fine. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So yeah, this is our lovely little keep. Nothing too special. Oh, the tavern just got finished as we were speaking. We also have this pretty cool looking tavern. Kind of sits here on its own, and I wish it didn't have those trees in there. You know, that's where the horse parking is. I really like the detail we put in this building. I think there's more detail we can put into both buildings, but our money supply isn't the best right now, and I'll get a little bit more into that in a moment. But what I want to do first is we have places that we can assign functions. So here we can assign this, let's say, to a service counter, I believe? Yeah, we'll make it a service counter. It can sell, well, we don't have either of those. So for now, we'll just turn that off. We can send people here. Oh, we can't turn off them. Okay, that's fine. We can make this a public lounge. We'll do that there. That lets a significant amount of people be here. Oh, and we can assign a cook, which can take boars and cheese and turn them into meals, which are served, I guess, at the service counter? I don't know where meals are served. What do you do with meals? I have no clue. But we do need boars, so we'll handle that in a little bit. As I said before, our money isn't too good right now. And I think, alright, check this. You have the budget window here. You can see we're spending $2,700 on maintenance, while we're only making $2,300. And I think that's because we don't have enough high-ranked villagers. We need more, at minimum, serfs, but if we can get some commoners, that'd be great, and a couple more citizens as well to unlock a couple more things. Look here, we only have 2 citizens, 36 commoners, 22 serfs, 67 newcomers. We can do better than that, and we will do better than that. We just need to upgrade them, which is something we just gotta wait for. Also done a couple quests trying to raise our... Oh, not that one. Estates. Get us more things unlocked here, so we can do the tax office, more money. Trade bonuses are a big thing. We really need a trade bonus. So we have those to look forward towards as well. Actually, it'd be good to do... I can't find the window. I'm really bad at this. The hunter's hut, because we need those boars. But that's about that. Also, trade bonus. We need to get as many trade bonuses as we can. So today, the main goal, we're going to get rid of this keep. It is no longer necessary for us, so we'll replace this keep with the new keep. And that was the plan with it for all along. Let's assign the proper functions of the buildings though. This will be dorms. So it's not going to be cheap for us to make these dorms. These are all extension A's. Where's this one? Oh, I think that's the one out front. Yeah, it is. I also don't think we put on the, what's it called? This is where you go arrow. Right, this one's also a dorm. And this one, where's it? Dorm. There we go, this is the final dorm. We can make some of them treasuries. We're not going to worry about that yet, because clearly we just don't have the money for that to really justify it yet. Let's get the arrow in. The arrow is going to point right into this building. This is going to be our little entry building. Battle has inspired some of your villagers, and they wish to build an official garden masterpiece to honor the occasion. I don't know what that means. But I think that will go in here. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. Oh. Oh, this is... We'll put it down here. I think this is a great place. Oh, it's outside the chart. It made sense in my head. I don't know where this would go. Yeah, these fences look really cool. I wouldn't know where to do any of this. Wow. I actually have no idea at the moment. I mean, I guess we can kind of just do it wherever. Just kind of integrate the area. Let's see. Let's make it kind of punch off of this spot. We keep unlocking it. Are there a bunch of different ones that we're unlocking that go for different buildings? So you get one for the church, maybe. That's a really cool little arch. We're gonna put that right there. Maybe get a corner piece right here. This is into the training center and recovery. Training recovery center is what we're gonna call it. But I think it makes sense to kind of have a thing that helps with recovery going in there. Get a fountain on each side. Gola looks kind of cool, but we're not gonna put it here. Get a bit of sage coming in, like maybe like that each side. I think it's a good start. I wish I had that little bit of land there. I think that would do wonders for this kind of project. So we can go ahead and just try to like do up the area. A very pretty heap, which I am all about, having little pretty things. Alright, put those around like this. This is my first time ever actually seeing this in the game. I didn't know it existed. I think when I saw pictures of this, I thought it was mods, and I just kind of left it as that. Put like one of these at the end to cap it. I think that's a nice little frame around the building. I really like this pergola. You can get like that going in here. Looks a little silly. Maybe the arch trellis would look better. Yeah, it looks a little better. That go in there. Maybe a fountain on each side of this. Actually, I think that would make more sense on the outside. Like here and here. And we'll get maybe a potted plant like so on each side of that. Alright, let's say do the construction. Only 95 wood and 40 polished stone. We can afford that easy. And let's go ahead. We're going to tear this down and assign the villagers to that one. So, big demolish. Yep. And we'll assign the 10. Oh, actually, I don't have to assign some of them here. 8, 9, 10. I don't know if these are new villagers that have never been sold. They are. Oh, okay. It's automatically assigning them. You know what? We'll have a big military here. Which I'm all about. I think that's going to be good. And we definitely make some of them, because our capacity of money just went down a lot. Let's see, let's make the ones in this building treasuries. So, because it feels like their function would already be storage buildings, so, you know, why not make them store our spoils? Right? Treasury, like that on treasury too. Alright, I think this is a high enough number for now. We can always add more later. So let's see real quick if that's part of every building set now. Oh, it's not. I was really hoping it was, because I think that would be a really cool piece to include in the new Lord's Manor that we're going to be building. But it's promotion time, our favorite time, our villagers' favorite time. Let's do this. So, go to soldier. Oh, these are free too. Of course I'll do that. They'll be the leaders of our military. We can promote 2 to citizenship. I'm not going to do that, because I think doing the people on the bottom will get us more money in the long run. Getting as many serfs. So, especially everyone that's level 4 will become a serf. At minimum, because there's no reason for them to still be, well, newcomers, that is. I feel like we just haven't been upgrading people. Like, we have a couple level 5s here. Okay, level 3 made it through, it's fine. So many level 5s. Oh, and we're out of money. I think this will help our economy considerably, though. Although, it does mean we're going to need a lot more housing that we are not quite prepared for, and for some reason our global needs is pretty low at the moment. Long live the king. We got a lot of gold out of that, and I don't think any of that made it into our coffers. I'm gonna be completely honest. But our villagers have returned. Our military has returned to their brand new keep. It looks lovely. It really does, though. It gives that feeling of a fort. I think it's kind of cool. Which kind of doesn't quite bring me into the next thing, but it does kind of. Actually, I have to give all these guys swords so they can, you know, fight. They're all untrained. It's going to be a pretty big training session. Where's, you know, half of our military? I am severely confused. Oh, half of them are wounded, so I read it as untrained. Okay, so that's fine. We'll be training up the new guys and preparing for a new mission. I think we might have lost a villager or two, too. I don't know if we did or not. It's fine. Let's go ahead and prepare to build the new Lord's Manor. Oh. Okay, so you can build that on its own. It doesn't have to be included in a building. Oh, I see. Huh. You can have up to 3 in a village. But it says I already have 1. Oh, you can have 3 different masterpieces, but only 1 official garden masterpiece. I think when we unlock this tile, if we ever do that, there'll be a nicer garden right there instead of like kind of the decoration we used it for around the place. Because that's a really cool piece. I think we'll add a nice little bit of green color into the build. So let's go ahead. I feel like I'm being very monotone today, and I'm just woke up. I just woke up. I've had a very slow day. Ooh, custom fountain and stone bridge. Alright, well, let's prepare for the new Lord Manor. Well, actually, part of that, we're going to get rid of this wall. And I think these trees, too. Because we're going to kind of do this from scratch, and I think we're going to use the Lord Manor to create walls. This is not going to be a cheap build, and we will not be able to afford it. I will say that right now, we will not be able to afford this when it goes in. But I am excited for it nonetheless. Actually, there are a couple things I need to do before we actually build this, which is, again, delaying it a little bit more. Isn't exactly ideal. But let's get all these bushes and trees removed, because they will have to go. I'm actually really excited for this building, because I have some cool plans in mind for how we're going to build it. I want it to be very prominent. I want it to really have that feeling of this is a castle, not a manor. Yeah, directive tree. I just want to make sure I didn't mess that up. Alright, we're going to fly out to the newer part of town. We are having, I mean, I guess not so much right now. Yeah, never mind. We were having a wood shortage for a while. We aren't really as much anymore. I still think it's a good idea to do this, though. So, we're going to put down a coal hut, another one, right here. Because we need a lot of coal. Also, how are we doing in terms of tools? 23, okay. What we're also going to do, we're going to build a... What's it called? Yep, what's it called? It's the forestry thing. Forestry camp, here it is. Build one of these. Costs 50 gold? That's really expensive. And in terms of gold, we do not have 50 gold. We are not making enough money to have ever 50 gold. That's been unfortunate. Okay, so we are having a lot of problems in our village at the moment. Let's try to address these. So 3 villagers have lacked piety too many times, which would be this building. It does not have a high enough capacity. Which is confusing because, you know, there's a church right here. There's a church right there. But we can give it a couple of small extensions. And try to at least. That will go around inside, which will be great because it won't change the look of the building. I think something like that will do nicely as well. That won't look good, but that will look good, I think. Alright, I think that's enough. We don't really need a ton, and that will increase the capacity by 20. So sure. It looks like a lot of buildings here are being rebuilt. And we need another source of water. I know how I say water is a little out there. Alright, we're gonna put it right there. And we can tell that one to start. No, we can't. We need 20 gold, and we don't even have that. Let's actually move it a little bit more like here. I don't know what this building is. Great, start construction. Nice. Yeah, I don't know where we're having a water problem, because I'm pretty sure this well is pretty much near every house. Our happiness is swiftly going down. I don't know. I don't even know who it would be, and I don't really have a good way to check. 3 villagers have lacked food. 7 villagers have lacked housing. We might need another stall in terms... Another one of our big problems is bread. We aren't producing that much bread. No one wants to buy our cheese, which makes me really sad. I find it really hard to kind of plan out how crop fields look. So, see, that might help a bit. Looks like they were fully filling this one up, so we'll extend it a bit more like here. Actually, extend this one to encompass all of that. Alright. And probably another farm would be smart. We just can't seem to ever have enough wheat. Wheat farm, here we go. Hello. Put it there. And we can't afford to do it. It costs 75 gold. We are really stuck between this rock and a hard place of just not having enough gold. So many villagers are lacking housing. I guess our residential zoning isn't that big. We can extend some over here. Just like that. And that should help a little bit. This area isn't as nice as it used to be, which makes me kind of sad. Actually, I don't know if it ever used to be nice, now that I think about it. But, yeah, people aren't really living where I want them to live. At all. You do have more houses going up over here, though. Actually, no, these houses are all upgrading. I also want to grow, while we're out here, another reforestation zone right here. This will be the one for this reforestation building when it's built. And that will be that. Yes, our village should have a lot of warnings. Is training dummy stuck? I'm so confused. I don't know. My workplace is full. Homecutter camp. And sheep farm part. Let's see. Let's take a look at our stuff. If there's anything we can sell, we really should. Let's sell all the cloth we have above 100. Let's actually say above 150. Because that will get us another source of money. Right now, we're scrapping for cash. So, all cloth above 150 will be sold. Let's try to sell all of our stones above 200. Let's actually go for 150 on this one too. Because anywhere we can really get a little bit of money will be great, because it looks like the workplaces are all being full for stonecutters. Oh, we were going to sell barrels. I don't even think we finished this bridge. We have. Let's get 3 people working there, and we can sell the barrels. Because we don't need any barrels. So we'll just sell all of them immediately. Which will be another great source of income for us. So we'll keep 10 in stock, just in case. I don't know. Yeah, but these stonecutter camps are all full. Which is, I mean, we can sell that stone. Actually, we can produce more polished stone and sell that as well on top of that. Polished stone sells really well. Where is this place called? Stonemason. Okay. I wish there was a way to like search, but it isn't a thing. Stonemason. There it is. Okay. I'll just build it right next door because why not? Oh, guess what? We don't have enough gold. We're sitting in this cycle of just not having enough gold to build anything. We just aren't making any. I'm kind of sad. We haven't really gotten all that I would have liked done today. Oh, but it will let me build for whatever reason. Okay, what we can also do is we can lower... We don't need as many treasuries as we built in here. Can't get rid of that. Oh, you right click on it. Okay. Let's see. Let's lower this down to about that much. Actually, one more. Cool. And let's go back here and we'll get rid of the 2 buildings we set in here for now. Just try to lower the cost a little bit. I wish I could close the place, but yeah, I don't think that's an option. So we're gonna be sitting here spending a lot of gold in this building that does nothing. That's actually really sad. It's costing us 328 gold a week. We have no point for building this big. We can get a couple of lounges in. Do that. So hopefully it gets some people in here that has capacity now. I mean, we don't have any, you know, reason to go in there yet, let's say. Oh, we have 2 more people joining the village. Our happiness is so low. Okay, this is bad. We have a lot of people missing housing, a lot of people missing faith. This is the most important construction in the village, for whatever reason, this is the most important construction. It's really silly that no one's going to, you know, this church. Unless they're talking about this church. No? Why so many people are missing faith? There are churches near pretty much where everyone lives. It might not be the most grand churches in all cases, but there are churches in all spaces. Does it have a door around back? It has a couple doors around back. We just aren't... Let's speed up time. That will help a little bit. That way houses get built, you know, stuff gets done. Speaking of that, where are our builders? Why are there no builders building anything? We have a builder's hut there and another builder's hut there. No one's building anything. I mean, this got done and it looks really nice. That actually looks really nice. Oh, besides that fountain. That ended up being a little bad. I don't know how to get rid of it. It's fine. The monk is requesting an audience. What would you like, Mr. Monk? You would like tools. Take a look at our estate manager. We need... I'm going to send the tools to the labor. That way we can go ahead and get a trade bonus on labor. Which will... That only lasts 20 days. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, it'll be fine, but it's just not good. We need to figure out how to improve our money. Although we have balanced our income versus our cost. Now we're fully living off of trade, which is not enough. At all, it's not enough. We really need a crusade. Not a crusade. But we need our military to go out, but just too many of them are wounded at the moment. Yeah, they're all wounded still, and we need that money. And we have 2 soldiers we can send out. I mean, they are very strong. Like, really strong. They probably carry a military. We'll send out the soldiers and Rose, and see how it goes. We'll send them another easy one. Alright, so the 2 soldiers. Soldier Steven, and, I mean, it's already saying high probability of success. And where's Rose? High level 4. Alright, the 3 of you have got this. We're counting on you to make our village financially viable again. Ooh, speaking of that, we need another fishing hut. That did not connect at all, but it was something I was watching earlier, and our fishing huts were not being too successful. So we'll get another one. Oh, I can't another one. Are we selling any swords? I'm legitimately curious. Like, I guess if we can try to cut costs in places, it would be really useful. I think one of the places would be getting rid of our sword production. So, you know what? We'll clear that out. Are we selling barrels yet? We have 11 barrels. That is our threshold. It is 10 barrels. So I'm hoping that'll do as well. Our villagers are on the way. This we can start construction of. Still can't start the construction of that. I'm just like sitting here watching things and I'm not quite sure, you know, what's good and what isn't. This has produced gems. For now, let's sell our gems. We don't need them yet. I'm sure someone will buy them. You know, you can buy them, but you can't sell them. Feudal pharmacy? I don't know what that means. I just got that as an achievement. Our happiness is so low. It's piety. I don't understand why. Well, the church just got upgraded. That should help a little bit. I don't know what the reach is on these buildings. That's part of, I guess, my problem. That's actually almost at full capacity, and now it's at no capacity. Weird, and there's no one in this church, ever. I think the fact that that has a higher capacity might help, and I'm hoping it will. No, the number isn't going down. Also not sure where the water problem is. And bad weather is inbound. This is not going well at the moment. Let's get another well right here. Oh, that's not where I want it. Here. I'm just trying to... Water is one of our biggest concerns, I guess, at the moment. So, any source of water is good. This well is finished. We're building a couple new houses right here. They're pretty high density, too. But I clearly don't know where the wells need to be. I'm also surprised no one's living in this space, considering we have a housing crisis. Look at that. Housing crisis, but no building. Maybe it's for up here. It might be related to up here. You can get another well a little bit down the road, like here. Can't afford it. Alright, come on. Get us to 20. Get us to 20. Alright, I'm just gonna say you're spamming it. There we go. Wells are of utmost priority, so if we can get that built, that'd be great. Our village is definitely struggling. I'm actually I'm a little sad with how much the village is struggling at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of things we don't need to keep spending money on that we are currently spending money on. But I don't know what those would be, besides the tavern. Do we have to part with the tavern? We might have to part with the tavern. Be very sad. I don't know, something happened, now we're making 70 gold a week. I'll take it. I don't know what happened, but I'll take it. It's good for us. I don't think there's a mandate we can do that can really help us right now. Yeah, there really isn't. Let's see, anything else in the village I can do to try to improve life in the village? I can't really think of anything. Expand the residential a little bit. I really want to see one of these start doing better. Oh, that last housing one is doing better. Although we're still definitely having a church problem. And I'm not sure where it is. And I'm guessing there isn't a church down here, but there's churches here and here. We're kind of caught in a little loop right now of consistently being in a financial problem. And I'm not sure how to solve it. Our happiness is low, our money is low. I don't know why our happiness is so low, especially when it comes to church, because we have church. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments below. I could add another church down here, add another church over here. Another one over here doesn't make much sense to me. This one really isn't getting that full. Yeah, look at that. So, I don't know. But that's roughly where I'm going to leave it for today. It's a little sad we didn't get much done. We just end up having too many problems, and No zoning. Let's bring him back. Where's the new zoning? Did I accidentally get rid of the extraction zone? I did. There we go. You can get your stone now. Oh, my soldiers are back. What did they bring back? They aren't back yet. I think they're coming back. I have to do some reading online or something. This is a considerable problem. I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, that's where I have to leave it for now. If you enjoyed, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more, and I'll be seeing y'all next time. Bye for now.